Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Dragoon, as we now go inside the tower. Fineville Tower, to be exact. Now, I did grind up Madness Hero to level 5. And you can see how much a max level Madness Hero gives. That final level from 4 to 5 is where it really jumps. And it gives double what Burning Rush gives. It gives 204 SP. Yeah, that's a ton of SP. Also, Dart got level 5 as a Dragoon, and we'll go over that when I use him. But we're also going to do a little bit of prep, and I wanted to show this on screen. I'm actually going to take the therapy ring off of Dart. Now you may be wondering what I'm going to put on. I'm going to put on this talisman, which avoids insta-death. And that gives you speed. I'll just keep that. I'll just keep the therapy ring off for now. Inside this treasure chest is a spirit ring. Go all the way down. Recovers SP each turn. Now we have 2 of them. Let's see. One of these leads to a treasure chest. I think the one to the left does. We'll see. Now, it's still the same enemies. It still counts as the ice area. But now you can see Dart's SP gauge is red. And level 5 is actually max Dragoon rank. Again, it felt like there should be more to the whole Dragoon thing.
Yes! Go!
34 per swing. Or when you just really want SP.
Blossom Storm!
And try to get rid of the icicle ball. Ah. Too fast. I was saying, it felt like they wanted to do more with Dragoons. I wish there were more Dragoon levels, more spells. You got Dragoon additions. I think that would have been really cool. I don't know why there was never a Legend of Dragoon 2. I don't even know if there was a spiritual successor to this game in some way. But I would love to see a Legend of Dragoon 2. I mean, it's a cult classic, this game, and a lot of people like it. If for no other reason than the combat. Okay, now we have a teleport thing. So this is like a teleport maze. I think this one? Yes, okay, good. Whew. Glad I remembered that. This leads you to a treasure chest to get a mage ring, and that's it. That's everything that's here. Now it's just getting to the boss. The mage ring recovers MP each turn, which is a really good one. You want to grab this, especially if you like using the Dragoon attacks. That regaining MP every turn, combined with a high SP move like Madness Hero, lets you do a lot with your Dragoon abilities. Okay, now there is one more thing to get, and hopefully I don't screw up getting it. You'll see why I say that. Let's see here. No, that wasn't right. You want to go... Nope, that sends us back down. Is there something else in that room that I missed? Let's see. Oh, yeah. It kind of looked like a ledge. You go this way. Whoops, sorry about that. This sends you over here. There we go. This should send us to where we want. Yeah, here we go. The moon mirror is in there! The Dragoon spirit of the divine dragon is resonating. Lloyd. Finally we cornered him. Everybody's ready to go. You get a save point here. I highly suggest you take it. Before you do this. Now there's another teleport point over here. Hey, where are you going? We have to rescue Queen Theresa as soon as possible. Yeah, but let me take this portal. Oh, can I not do it yet? Okay. Never mind. I can't do that yet. Yeah, look at Lloyd now. Fancy looking, right? I appreciate your cooperation. What are you? Lloyd! Here they are. I just got all 3 divine moon objects. Now the world will be reborn into the utopia that Emperor Diaz and I desire. The world will be reborn? What are you talking about? You should know, Your Majesty, the evolutionary plan created by the Great Will Soa, and the flow of evolution woven by the divine tree. You humans are merely the 106th in the plan, and we winglies are the 107th in the plan. I desire the 108th evolution. I desire a utopia created by the last species. For that, I will use every conceivable means. Lloyd, that's all you want to say? I'll let my sword say the rest. Shall we finish up? Lloyd's gonna start this show. With this super crazy looking attack, which does a ton of damage. Get used to that, by the way. Lloyd hits like a truck. But there is a trick, and I have to admit this isn't my trick either. I just remembered this from a long time ago. Being told to do this. So I'd like to show it off for all of you. If you fight him normally, it's gonna be a rough battle. Hopefully you have a lot of healing supplies, because it's going to be tough. I'm gonna go ahead and have Hashel heal the party. There are a few ways to do this trick, but I chose Dart because he typically typically has the highest SP. And, Albert is too busy swinging. But you can do this with Albert as well. Anyway, here's the trick. You know that Lloyd has that fancy Dragon Buster, right? You know, the one that pierces armor of Dragoons? Okay. I'm gonna turn into a Dragoon anyway. Yeah, bring it on, Lloyd! Now, when a Dragoon reaches level 5, they get one final attack. Red-Eyed Dragon. Will be darts, of course, because he has the Red-Eyed Dragoon spirit. Strength 175% to all enemies. Now, it's really expensive though at 80 MP. But it does do a ton of damage. Instead, what I'm gonna do is just keep using Final Burst. Don't worry, I'll show off Red-Eyed Dragon at some point. That is something that I will definitely do. Final Burst! Take 537. Now, Lloyd has around 6,000 HP. But you saw just how hard he swings. Now, we're not turning anybody else into a Dragoon. You'll see why. Oh, missed. Lame. Lloyd likes to do that too. That is an insta-kill attack that Lloyd uses with his Dragon Buster. It will kill anybody that's in Dragoon form, just like he did with Lavitz. However, that also counts as a can't combat attack, which, you know, is insta-death. Which means that Dart is immune to it. We're basically gonna get 5 turns to swing at Lloyd. He will, more than likely, spend his turns trying to insta-kill Dart, but he can't. This will last until Dart, of course, gets out of Dragoon form. If the battle goes too long, this is where Madness Hero comes into play. You can get back your SP really fast, and then re-transform Dart to buy yourself more time. It's a really handy strategy.
Take that, X Hammer!
The other 2 characters should be just swinging for the fences. And we'll go ahead and Final Burst again. Now, another thing that I like to do is sometimes I like to give the talisman to Albert anyway, and on the last turn, Rowstorm. That way it helps out. You could do it that way. I've given it to Miranda before and just kept her MP up and had her heal everybody. The talisman Dragoon tactic, whoever came up with it was really thinking, because it makes this battle much, much easier. Because you saw that first attack, I'm glad Lloyd did it. You saw how much damage it did. He likes to use attacks like that all throughout the battle. Get hit! Get hit by Albert. But thankfully, we could just have Lloyd waste his turns. Now, he won't always do this, by the way. Sometimes he will still throw out a magic attack. He just won't do it as often as long as we have a Dragoon up. So hopefully you got that talisman. If not, that's okay. You're just gonna have to treat this boss fight like any other one. You're gonna have to keep everybody's HP up really high. I think I know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna flame shot. And the last turn, I think I'll show off the red-eye dragon anyway, so you can see it.
Flame shot!
Because I have Sun Rhapsodies, so I can do that. Yeah! Get some!
Blossom Storm!
Finally, Albert hit. Lloyd does have some good avoidance. Uh-oh. Ow. That's Lloyd's kind of a basic combo attack, which looks really cool, by the way. I do give him that. I didn't buy a fog, that's right. Healing Breeze anyway. That's why I bought Healing Breeze. There we go. As long as you have some heavy hitters, you can get through this battle pretty quick, as long as they hit. Like, especially Albert with Blossom Storm. You'll get a lot of play out of it. See, Lloyd's already at half-life. You're just gonna have to heal through basically every attack Lloyd throws down with. Because they do a lot of damage. So disrespectful, he just throws you off the sword, too. And then, once Lloyd starts to get a little low on HP, he likes to do this. He likes to go twice. Now, even using this tactic, it's still a tough battle, because he likes to do a lot of damage. I will use a Sun Rhapsody on Dart. Alright. Gotcha!
Blossom Storm!
Just that stare, like... You're dead. Alright, Dart has one more turn, then the fun's gonna begin. If we're lucky, Red-Eye Dragon will do enough damage. And here it is, the final MP attack for Dart. Red-Eye Dragon. I think Lloyd has that high magic resist. Anyway, it just looks really cool. It's super expensive. You're not gonna use it very often, but it does look cool. Okay, we need to end this battle. It does hit all enemies, but it's just way too expensive. Oh boy. We know how this attack hurts. It's kind of sad. I wish there were some more levels to the Dragoon magic casting, because I want to like it as a really huge spell. It just does a ton of damage and uses a lot of MP. But it's just not very practical. Most of the times you're going to be using Dragoon form, you're using it during a boss, which is just one target. So you're better off using Final Burst several times instead of using Red-Eyed Dragon. Here he goes again! Oh boy, that might be Haschel. These magic attacks hurt. Yep. That's a problem. Angel's Prayer. Good. Haschel can go now and use a Healing Breeze. So there you go. It's that simple for Lloyd to take somebody out of the battle.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Ah, miss. Wow, he had less than 167 life. He had 167 life or less. Go time!
Forgive Lloyd.
Moonstrike. Dart learns at level 29.
Albert, don't you need to be upstairs? Lloyd killed Lavitz. I trust Dart with everything. He'll bring us the right answer. I agree. I feel the same way. Ditto! Why? Why did you shield me? I took many people's lives away for my own ideal and the Divine Moon objects. I used you. Even if it's the truth, the fact that you saved me is still true. Besides, your death won't solve anything. Shanna was taken away.
What did you say?
By the man named Emperor Diaz. He told us to bring the 3 divine moon objects and Lloyd and come to Velweb. Emperor Diaz. Finally, he's begun to take action by himself. Now take them to him. Even without me, my utopia will be built by Emperor Diaz. I completed all my tasks. Now I have to settle up for what I've done so far. Kill me and go to Velweb. I dedicate my death to your departure. Is it out of pity? Your death won't bring anybody who died back. Lloyd, I'm gonna make you see it through to the end. Passion. Is this the power that drives them? Shanna was... I see. When we go there, we can reveal the truth about the Emperor Diaz. Whoever he is dangerous. Besides, it's unforgivable to take our dear Shanna as a hostage for his utopia or whatever.
Exactly! I'll beat him up, whoever he is!
Queen Theresa, we are heading to Velweb, and we need the moon. I understand. I will let you have the moon mirror. Maybe we were in denial, surrounding ourselves with a comfortable life that really was stagnant. Yes, we humans are not the only species, and all species were given life by So's plan. Now is the time to remember. The assault of the Divine Dragon, the existence of Winglies, the Divine Moon objects, the utopia that Lloyd and Emperor Diaz desire. And you, Dragoons. Everything is forcing us to remember it, as if things were manipulated by some great will called fate. Even so, I don't care. I'll take Shanna back, even from fate! Miranda, you're one of the Dragoons. Go with Dart. Discover the meaning of the fate given by Soa. Can I ask you one question? Yes. Why did you save Wink twice? I had no reason for doing that. I see.
Acquired Moon Mirror. Acquired Moon Dagger. And the Moon Gem. So, a lot happened there, and that's going to bring this episode to a close. After I switched to Moonstrike. Now, Moonstrike is the opposite of Madness Hero. High damage, very low SP. But it hits extremely hard. It has the most additions to darts, the most button presses to darts additions so far. Since every other technique is already level 5, whenever we max out Moonstrike, we'll get Dart's final technique. Just a quick note, I don't believe that Lloyd had no reason to do that. I think deep down there's a little bit of good in him that made him want to save Wink. That's just me. I just love that scene with the awesome music playing. You all know by now how much I love that track that played. You know, the Go Time track. And how Dart just, you know, slowly brings the sword up to the stance. Like, it's just... Oh, such a cool scene. I really like that. And then he just throws the sword and punches Lloyd. It's really cool. It's just... I really enjoy that whole thing. It's got some emotion going through it with Wink and Lloyd and all of Dart's emotion of Lavitz and how he feels about Lloyd. Just a lot there, and like I said, to have the track playing and just that scene where he just slowly brings the sword up to the stance, you know, he's ready. It's cool. I hope you enjoyed it a lot as well. Next time we will be heading out of here and going to a new place after some more cutscenes and things like that. I'll also get to show off Moonstrike next episode, so that'll be fun. Anything else? Let me know in the comments what you thought of that whole scene. I've always liked it. It's always been one of my favorites. Just with everything that's been going on there, it kind of feels like a big culmination of everything right there, fighting Lloyd like that. One final note about the Lloyd fight. If you never picked up a talisman, do not go into Dragoon form. Obviously, he's going to beat you down. So, take things that'll help you survive. Such as maybe even a War God's Amulet to help you hit Lloyd, because he does have some evasion to him. The Therapy Ring to recover HP every turn. Anything SP you really don't need. If you got an Amulet... Well, no, that's MP. Physical Ring is what I want. You know, to give you more HP. You'll need about 2,000 HP for your characters if you want to survive 2 magical attacks. You saw Haschel couldn't quite do it with the HP that he had. I don't think he was at max either, but you're gonna need a lot of HP. If you have some of those healing rains, now's not a terrible time to maybe break one out if things start to look really bad. If you're using Albert, just always try to swing with Albert. Always have Albert swinging for the fences, because more than likely, he's doing the most damage in the party. So have him swinging at Lloyd. Lloyd doesn't have a lot of HP, so you can eventually take him down. Just keep a very close eye on your HP, because he hits very hard. If you have the talisman, use the talisman Dragoon trick, because it really does make the battle much easier. And Haschel still went down, so there you go. Until the next episode, again, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about the battle as a whole, and especially the scene with Wink, Dart, and Lloyd. As I was saying, until the next episode, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.